Today's story: the prisoner who became a teacher. In the heart of the city, a boy vanished into the shadows. Not into the night, but into a life of silence and steel bars. This isn't fiction. It's the story of a prisoner who refused to stay one. You know, some stories don't start with hope. They start in darkness, in places most of us never want to imagine. This one, it starts with a boy named Jamal, growing up on the rough streets of Southside Chicago. He was just 5 when his father walked out the door, and his mother, she was battling her own demons: addiction, poverty, loneliness. By the time Jamal turned 13, school was no longer part of his life. Not because he didn't want to learn, but because life demanded something else: survival. He found a family, but not the kind you hope for. It was a gang. The only group that made him feel protected, seen. At 15, he carried a gun. At 16, he was dealing on the corners. By 18, Jamal was arrested in an armed robbery. They locked him away. 8 years. Just like that. No second chances, no questions. Just a young man in a broken system. In prison, Jamal was angry. Angry at the world. Angry at himself. He thought, maybe this is who I am. Maybe this is all I'll ever be. But something changed one day. Something small. Something unexpected. An old man walked into the prison library. White beard, kind eyes. A volunteer teacher. "Ever read a book?" he asked. Jamal scoffed. "Books don't fix nothing, old man." But the man just smiled and handed him a book. The autobiography of Malcolm X. That night, Jamal read the first few pages. Then he kept reading and reading until the sun rose. For the first time, he saw himself in someone else's story. From that moment, something shifted. He signed up for GED classes, started reading everything he could, started writing journals, poems, his mind opening. After 3 years in prison, Jamal passed his high school equivalency test. And when he walked out of prison, he wasn't just free. He was transformed. He applied to college, 6 of them. 5 rejected him. 1 said yes. He worked night shifts, studied during the day, stayed quiet, focused, determined. And after 4 years, he graduated with a degree in English. But he wasn't done yet. He went back to the same streets, the same blocks. Not as a gangster, but as a teacher. Today, Jamal teaches English to high school students. Most of them, kids just like he was. And when they say, "Mr. J, I can't do this," he smiles, leans in, and says, "I was you. And if I can do it, so can you." This isn't just Jamal's story. It's a story about second chances, about what happens when someone believes in you and when you start to believe in yourself. Because no matter where you come from or what mistakes you've made, you are not your past. And it's never too late to change your story.